the largest lily in the world. But first, we gotta look at the baseball diamonds here. Pretty good shape, old style backstops. Looks like they're used, and there is the lily. We're at Parkside, Saskatchewan, Saturday, July 19th, 2014, and looking east along Township Road 484 across the rail line, the last of the steel on this rail line that the Canadian Northern built through here in 1910 and 11. Of course, Canadian Northern became a cornerstone of Canadian National at the end of World War I, and this line was passed off to Carleton Trail Railway in 1997, and it was they who pulled up the steel in 2012. The last elevator in Parkside, this one 1959 Saskatchewan wheat pool, with a 1951 annex. Boy, that is one persistent collie dog. Doing a good job, yeah. That's Highway 40 over there off to the left. To the southwest is Battlefords, maybe 150 km. Off to the right, to the north, Shellbrook is 9 kilometers away. And here's the home of the annual Demolition Derby and Ball Tournament, for which Parkside is justly famous, on the south side of town. Too bad you missed the show. Beautiful old school, closed in 1979. Kids go to Shellbrook, of course, to school now. And another angle, looks better in bright sunlight. Didn't see a cornerstone, but I imagine it was built during the 20s, with an addition or two. The curling rink looks to be in really good shape with ceiling windows and a TV. Lots of light coming in. Oh, maybe they sprout seeds in the summertime and curl in the winter. Who's that? Probably the old Presbyterian church dating from the village's very earliest days. And the New Lutheran. The local Cree population likely looked askance at the farming settlers arriving from Ontario and Great Britain in the 1890s. From 1904, there was a big Scandinavian movement in here from Norway, Sweden, and from the United States. By 1907, all the homesteads in the area were fully subscribed. This is all dune deltaic deposits in through here with a glacial lake bed off to the north. Pretty good land up there. Nice. 1953, 2, 1. A.J. Chambers opened the Parkside post office in his farmhouse on March the 1st, 1906, about 3 miles from where the railroad came through. When that happened, Reverend R.H. Ravik opened a post office that he called Willis on the rail line here on November 28th, 1911. On September the 4th, 1912, the original Parkside closed, and on December the 1st, 1912, Willis became Parkside. The village was incorporated on February the 21st, 1913. The population in 2011 is 125, down a couple from 2006. The Central Business District, which suffered a major fire in 1961, which took out several buildings, including the Parkside Hotel. Probably have to pay for your gas across the street at the grocery store. Canadian Northern installed a freight passenger shelter right at the head of Main Street here in 1912 at mile 35.7 from Prince Albert on what Canadian National would call its Blaine Lake sub. It was closed in 1916 when a Class 3 was erected at a cost of near $3,000. This was sold off in 1982 and it's gone. The first elevators were built at Parkside in 1914, British America, Saskatchewan, followed by a Searle in 1921. And the last one was the wheat boom in 1959. Parkside, Saskatchewan.